Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another quick video. I don't even have like my camera set up or my ring light set up or anything like that because I was just doing a personal reading for myself. So I was not planning on making a video. Um, I don't even really make a whole lot of videos anymore. The only time you all will really see me making a video of a reading is if it's something that I feel like the collective needs to know. So basically, what I am getting from this reading, we have the Seven of Swords, which basically talks about people playing dirty, fighting dirty, having to defend yourself, people rising up against you. And in particularly, the swords are showing up because this is a mental warfare that has been going on. So people have been projecting onto you, people have been sending you negative energy. People have even been doing spell work against you. This could even be people who don't seem like they are into spirituality or spells or manifestation. And I always tell people sometimes people are so intensely focused on wanting to create negativity for you or wanting something bad to happen to you that they don't even realize that is a form of spell work. That is a form of putting out negative energy. Your very thoughts can do that. So some people may not even be doing this on purpose or even knowing they're doing it. But for the most part, this is people that are doing this on purpose. Now, with this Son of Cups, which is basically the Knight of Cups, this represents you. So out of all of the knights, the Knight of Cups is probably the least intimidating. That is typically a happy card, a card that is talking about somebody that is offering you something that is good, somebody that is coming to basically make things better in your life, somebody that is kind, somebody that is nice, not as intimidating as the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Wands, okay? So this is what I'm getting from this. You have to remember that it's still a knight. So even though this person may be chivalrous, okay, and this person is you, you may be kind, you may be chivalrous, you may be giving, you may be the person that stands up for other people. You're still a knight. You still are trained to fight. You're still trained for warfare, okay? And like I said, there's spiritual warfare, mental warfare going on right now. And we have the devil card in reverse, okay, to show that. So it's in reverse because people are starting to break out of that. And part of the reason why you're going to break out of that, or you have already broken out of that, is because you're tapping into that part of your knighthood or yourself that is a fighter, that is a warrior, okay? Even though you may come off as nice and kind, unintimidating, approachable, if you're like me, I was just saying earlier on a post on Facebook, I'm not even the type of person that returns people's energy back to them, like doing a return to sender. I will just transmute the energy, and if somebody says negativity my way, I transmute it and turn it into something that works for me versus sending it back to them. And we have the alchemist card, which is the magician. So, but alchemy specifically, more specifically than the magician, alchemy talks about being able to transform things, okay? However, sometimes you do have to return people's energy back to them. You can try to be humble all you want to, but some people just are not going to leave you alone until you show them who you really are, until you show them how powerful you really are. Y'all, I am so small. I'm like 4'11", 100 something pounds. I look like a kid to some people. People have a certain impression of me, but when they get into an argument with me, they realize, okay, this one is nobody to play with. We did not realize, all that fire that she's packing. One time somebody told me dynamite comes in small packages. Like, I've had people stunned sometimes when they get into it with me and they feel that passion that I have, that fire that I have. So even though you might seem like you are not a threat to people, that is a good thing for you because they really can't see you coming. When you come with the fire and you finally are like, okay, you want to fight? Let's rumble. They're caught off guard and you have an upper hand. We have the Six of Staffs, which is the Six of Wands. This is talking about victory, okay? You see her, it's the last card. You see her with her hands in the air. She's just won a battle. She has a bow and arrow and she's on a horse. So that tells you there's a battle that she just won. And this is more so of a spiritual battle than a physical one. However, it's mental as well. So you do have to be strategic. But once you start to send people's energy back to them, once you start to tap into that knighthood, into that warrior, into that fighter, you see you're going to go from the 4 of coins down here. Okay? You've been holding back. This is telling me, this 4 of coins is telling me you have been holding back. You've been holding your fire. You haven't been coming back at people with the force that you can come back at them, because for what? You've been busy. You got stuff to do. You have other things to focus on. You don't want to spend your energy trying to return somebody else's energy back to them. You just decide, whatever, I'm just going to transmute that and make it work for me. But now you're not holding back, and you're about to release. And you see this Empress, you see this 10 of coins, you see this King of coins or Shah of coins, this 9 of coins. All we have at the bottom are coins, okay? Whatever people took from you, you about to get that back. And then some. We know the 10 of coins represents generational wealth. Okay? You are setting yourself up for sustainable success, because you have been humble and you have been doing the work on yourself, and you have been the type of person that doesn't act out of ego. And I'm not trying to throw spells on people and trying to stop people's progress and be a hater and put negative energy out there. I don't even retaliate against people when they do something against me. But I'm going to tell you this. Because you've been like that, when you do decide to strike back, you're well within your right. You are justified. You are going to be successful. Whatever somebody put on you, when you decide to return that, they're going to get that back tenfold. And they're going to know it was you. At this point, I want people to know it's me. Because you wanted to play with me. I tried to ignore you. So now you need to know I'm not the one to play with. This is not out of anger. This is not out of fear. This is all about, sometimes certain things need to be done when we are talking about warfare, spiritual warfare, mental warfare. You don't want to have to strike back at people, but sometimes you have no choice. I'm a Libra, okay? Justice. I'm a Libra. I'm a Capricorn moon, Saturn, discipline, getting your consequences sent back to you, okay? So I'm the perfect one. Like, oh, okay, you want to play? I'm going to send it back to you. These people that are in positions of power, managers, people in leadership roles that are taking advantage of people, that are overworking people, that are having these narcissistic tendencies, making you feel bad about yourself, gaslighting you, they all about to get that back. Period. Make sure you're protecting yourself spiritually, not just physically, spiritually. A lot of this stuff you see going on, people harming their friends, their parents, people that are close to them. You're not dealing with just flesh and blood, okay? There are people out there that have attachments, that have spirits, that have what some people refer to as walk-ins. They have things attached to them, so you're not just dealing with them. They're not just operating, as a human. They have certain entities attached to them as well. So that's why you're seeing an increase in all this violence and this, that, and the other. So I usually don't give messages like this, but sometimes it just has to be done. It just has to be done. Sometimes you have to fight back. So whenever you decide you're going to do that, if you're on the right side of things, if you are the person that has been humble, doing your work, you're not bothering nobody, and people keep bothering you, whenever you decide to strike back, and I'm not talking about like physically going to hurt somebody, I'm talking about mental and spiritual, you're going to get what's due to you, period. With the King of Coins, the 10 of Coins, the 9 of Coins, abundance, okay? Abundance. The Empress, creating. You can create something from nothing. We're going from the 4 of Coins to the Empress. You can create even when people feel like they've taken everything away from you. Let's see if they can do that. People was throwing stuff on you, trying to make you lose everything, and you still were able to create and come back from that. But if you send that energy back to them, can they do the same? Can they tap into that true alchemist energy? Maybe not, because they was too busy using their energy to focus on trying to bring somebody else down. So at this point, let the games begin. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I appreciate it. This is Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.